Hi, I'm Joy. I am here to give you a demo on Salesforce, specifically on how to create your own custom fields in Salesforce for your leads and opportunities. So I'm just going to log into my Salesforce account here. And this is your home screen. This is what should pop up right when you log in. And you're just going to go over to leads here. And I'll show you. Here's one I've created. Her name's Ezra McIntyre. She's one of our leads, I guess. And under her details, there's a lot of information about her, like her title, her phone number, who she works for. But let's just say I want to know whether she's gluten-free or not, or I want my salespeople to record her status that way, just so we can send out our company's food baskets that month, because we discovered that Hormel Foods is a great a lead that we have. So I want to add that field, and I'm going to show you how to do that. You can add different fields for anything. You can add fields for favorite sports team. You could add fields for compatibility. You can add any type of field that you want, or any information that you want that is relevant. Like t-shirt size, whether or not they're a premier customer or not. So I'm going to show you how you can add those fields and customize your Salesforce account that way. So you're going to start by going over to this little button right here, and where it says Setup, and you're going to click on Setup, and it'll bring you to this screen. And once you're in this screen, you're going to go up in the left-hand corner here and click Object Manager. And once you're in Object Manager, you want to scroll down till you see Lead, and you're going to click on Lead here, and Lead is where we just were. And then we want to add a field, so we're going to click on Fields and Relationships. And once you've gone there, you're going to go and click New, because you want to add a new field. And here are all the different kinds of fields you can choose from. You've got checkbox, you've got percent, you've got pick list, where you can select an item from a list, date, time, whatever you would like. Sky's the limit here. I want to do a checkbox because our company does baskets every month to certain customers, and I want to know if Ezra is gluten-free or not. So I want to add a gluten-free field. So once you hit next, you're going to see this screen, and you're just going to fill out gluten-free. And here's gluten-free. And I want it so that when it's checked, the detailed value is unchecked. And I'm just going to add description for sending out baskets. So there's my description for sending out baskets to customers. Then I'm just going to hit next. And here you can see who has access. So you can make it so only certain people have access or can see it, and then some people can only read it, they can't change it. I'm not going to change any of that, but it's definitely available to change and be customized that way. But I'm good there, so I'm just going to hit next. I can see it shows up in the lead layout, which is where I want it to go. So now I'm going to hit save. And so now I have successfully created, as you can see, a gluten-free field. So when I go back and I click on my leads and I go to Ezra McIntyre, and I go to edit, I see a box where I can do gluten-free. And so I'm just going to check that because she is gluten-free. And so I'm going to hit save. And so now when I go and I try and create a new lead, the gluten-free box pops up as well. So let's say I was going to type in a new, like John, Ralph. I can click him as gluten-free as well, and I can just save that. So if I add in all the other fields to that. So I'm just going to cancel it there, but there you go. Gluten-free will show up on all your leads so you can have salespeople decide or ask whether they're gluten-free. So now I'm just going to quick show you how to do the same thing with an opportunity. So you're just going to again go to Setup, and you're going to go to Object Manager. You're going to scroll down to Opportunity, Fields and Relationships. You're going to hit New, and this time I want to do a percent, and I want to do percent compatibility. How compatible are we? And I'm going to hit compatibility, and just how compatible with opportunities. So there's that, and I'm just going to hit next. Oh, and before I do that, this allows me to add if it's required or not. I want my salespeople to be required to do that, so I'm just going to click required. So if they want it to save, that way they have to fill it in. I want them to know. But you don't have to do that. It doesn't have to be required. Again, I don't really want to add any security to it. So I'm just going to hit next. And there you go. How compatible are we with opportunities? And I'm going to hit save. And now when I go back and I go to opportunities here, and I'm just going to do an example one of Chickens Are Us. And I go and I edit Chickens Are Us. I see I can type in how compatible we are, whether it be 79%. I think we're pretty highly compatible. And I can save that to there. There you go. So now I have showed you how to create custom fields in Salesforce.com to customize information that you want your salespeople to record about your leads and opportunities. Well, thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.